make plays. We didn't do it today, and that's on me. We got to finish. They lined up and gave us a good old butt with it. They run the power and run the zone. Things you see every day at practice. And the bottom line is it's probably for 4 days. We probably had the best 4 days of practice that we've had all year. It's a good learning lesson for us because 4 days of practice don't mean you're going to play good on Saturday. You got to bring the juice, and we didn't bring it today. Florida did.
What do you think that was?
Do what?
What do you think that was?
It's a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice each individual has to make. And, I would say that, anytime you play a game like this, you're going to play a team that's going to be physical and run the football. People try to impose their will on the other team. Today they impose their will on us. I don't know what the stats were in the first quarter. There comes a point there, sometime in the second quarter on, whether they were gaining any yards or not in the first quarter, they started imposing their will on us and changed the way we were thinking a little bit, obviously.
They had a 14-play drive that y'all stopped, but then the holder runs it in. How much of that tied the game at 7-7? How much do you think that play kind of gave them a lift as far as?
Say it again.
Y'all, they had a 13-play drive, then they had set up the field goal. On the 14th play, their holder runs it in to tie the game at 7-7.
Right.
How much did that? It was kind of the first big jolt that they got, a shot of adrenaline they got. Do you think that changed the game complexion-wise, their fake field goal?
Well, obviously, we got 7 points instead of 3. They did a good job executing the fake, and gave them a little momentum. But in the SEC, it's ups and downs. You got to kind of create your own momentum, and when the other team kind of gets it, you got to put the fire out. We didn't do that today.
Dolphins against the run, but did you see something of them that they may be able to not cash
we played the same defense as we played all in Florida. And the same runs everybody runs. There's only so many runs you can get. We try to get a free hitter in the hole. Sometimes it's about getting off blockers and making tackles and gang tackling. And it's kind of about who you are and what kind of fight you got in you. And it's all on me. Today we didn't play with enough fight.
Coach, you said after the South Carolina loss that giving up 38 points was embarrassing. Feel the same way with this one?
Absolutely. If you got any pride about you and how you go about your business, how you play reflects who you are. Today, Florida's football players and their staff done a much better job against us on our defensive side.
Coach, is there any reason they would get outside a lot on those runs tonight? Anything?
Well, we have people that's, we felt like we were in calls, but we had the edge, and we just didn't execute. They executed much better than we did.
Did you have any clue that they would be as one-dimensional, given the fact that they just were having success, they just stayed with it the whole game?
Well, to me, it's kind of, if you can't stop it, why would you do something else? When you look up there and they got over 400 yards rushing, it's pretty obvious we couldn't stop it.
Is this surprising? You guys have been kind of climbing defensively, even playing this past week.
Well, you got some teams, and to me, I think Coach Muschamp's teams have been like this since he's been there. I feel like they've been very physical. I've had an opportunity to coach against them a few times. They've been very physical, and you got to be able to stand up, you got to be able to tackle, and you got to get off block. There's no trick in that, and we just didn't do a good job of that.
You guys wanted to get quicker and lose some weight on the front. Is that a matchup issue?
No, that's absolutely not. It wasn't a matchup issue against Arkansas. It was a choice today. Florida had more fight than Georgia. That's on the defensive coaching staff.